NSC in the place to be. NSC.
Hi all and welcome back to my channel. That's me again, your great NSC in the place to be. Yeah, today I'm going to show you how you can replace your Nec Tokin, we can say, condensators. Yeah, we are speaking here over, we can say, some condensators which are making problems on your PlayStation 3. So your PlayStation 3 is acting just like, let's say, a yellow light of that. Sometimes it's not the problem from this condensator, so you need to take care. The other thing is also when your PlayStation was overheating, when it was really extremely overheating, then it's not 100% sure that this problem is because this, we can say, Nec Tokin condensators. So you will need to figure it out, or you will need to remember when this problem was happening. So I just need to say here also to other peoples outside there, it's not only the problem of this stuff here, okay? So a lot of peoples think that the PlayStation is not, we can say, starting because of this condensators. This is not always the problem. Mostly the problem begins because the overheating, okay? A lot of people doesn't know that. When your PlayStation is overheating, I need to tell you this, guys, that you will need, you will need to understand all this stuff, how it's working, why this is, we can say, happening, and all the stuff. I really myself work a lot of years with PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4 stuff. I need to tell you one thing, guys. This, we can say, capacitors, they stopped to work one day when your PlayStation was always getting too hot. So when you just shut down your PlayStation, the rest of the heat gets cooled too fast, we can say, and so the soldering, we can say, contact lines under these capacitors, they will crack one day, okay? So you will lose contact, and one day, we can say, the capacitors are not working like they should work. So you need to take care, and you need to remember, you will need to think about what was the problem here exactly before you do this, okay? Because myself, really, me, I had no problems, never had some problems or PlayStation with this stuff here, okay? Sometimes, if you also, if you want to be sure if it's this problem, you can also here add some flux, and you can, we can say here, do a great reflow, and yeah, normally this should work after the reflow again, okay? But you will really need to figure it out. Was this happening really because you had problems with the condensators itself, or was this just happening because your PlayStation was extremely overheating? This is a very, very important thing that you guys need to know about, okay? So your PlayStation has, we can say, two heat spreaders, and as long you have not removed these heat spreaders, your PlayStation will overheat one day. If you like or not, your PlayStation will overheat, okay? I'm talking, we can say here, about these two chips here. When your PlayStation one day will overheat, here, over there, you got two metal or copper heat spreaders. Under there, we can say the thermal compound will just disappear, or will just be very, very dry, and then you're gonna have, we can say, yellow light of that, because the chips under there, under the heat spreader, will reach about 90 degrees, and if the PlayStation 3 is working on 90 degrees for about 1/2 hour, it will shut down because it will overheat, okay? And this is the problem. And here are sitting the condensators in the near, so they get really hot too, and on the other side, of course, also, and that's why you will need to take care, and you will need to figure it out for yourself, how the problem has begun, okay, before you do that stuff. Because some peoples, they are not so skilled like me or like other peoples, so the soldering stuff here and hitting up this stuff can be very dangerous, or we can say, yeah, you will damage more as it was before. So that's why you guys really need take care. If you love your PlayStation 3, the very first thing that you need to know, you should remove your heat spreaders. Removing the heat spreaders is, we can say, high risk stuff. If you don't have a great tool to remove the cell CPU heat spreader, you can scratch it. You're gonna damage it because you're gonna scratch the contact lines over the CPU, and then you can throw it away. The other stuff is also here on the RSX. You got on the RSX also, we can say, heat spreader, and some people goes around here with a knife and they clack, they just knock out the heat spreader from the RSX. And sometimes if you do that extremely, you're gonna break, we can say, the memories from the RSX, and sometimes you can really pull them off or kick them out, and sometimes they are still glued to the heat spreader, and here you will just destroy it if you do that on like some other videos on the internet or on YouTube. They just get here, we can say, a big knife inside between we can say here the RSX and the heat spreader. They get here something inside, and then they just pull it away. This is really sick, guys. You should not do that. I have also show you on my other videos how you can do that here over the side. You just need to cut it with a razor blade. But I have a new video soon. I have some updates for you guys how to, we can say, remove the RSX heat spreader even, we can say, smoother as before. But these are some updates that I'm gonna do in the next videos for you guys. You should stay tuned on my channel to see that and check that, because the next stuff that I want to show you is really great, and it will do you all easier for you guys to work around here. But you should know about this problem on the PlayStation 3. All PlayStation 3s, I'm talking about all PlayStation 3s that has the heat spreader, will overheat one day, if you want or not. As long the heat spreaders are, we can say, still there, they gonna overheat one day. Okay, you need to know that. And yeah, it's over. I don't need to say anything else, because guys, you are already as a long time on my YouTube channel, and I have shown you this lots of times. The most important thing on a PlayStation 3 is that you remove these shitty heat spreaders, okay? Because the thermal paste inside the heat spreaders, like I told here, look, the thermal component will just disappear, it will just burn out, it will just be very hard, the heat will not be able to be transferred to the heat spreader, and the heat spreader later is connected to the cooler. So if the heat spreader is not, we can say, having a great pressure to the cooler, you're gonna also have some overheating chips. That's why I just wanted to say that, guys, okay? Before I begin to show you here some stuff that you really maybe gonna do the same thing or the same thing that I'm gonna show you, you better don't do that if you have not, we can say, removed the heat spreaders. You can watch a lot of my YouTube channel, you can watch a lot of videos how I have, we can say, removed the heat spreaders. Please just watch my newest videos. Do not watch, we can say, my first videos, because I have also my very first video that I have was I think about 10 years ago, where I have here just cut the cell CPU with a big razor blade, and I have just done this so much time and thousands of times. That's why I have always have, we can say, some new ideas how to cut the stuff, and that's why you should take care which video you show, and you really should watch my newest videos about that, because there you will be really up to date. Okay, guys, so here I have also done some great tools, we can say, with a fingernail file, where you can lap it very thin, and then you get here inside easily, and you can cut this away. But this is another thema now, this is another topic right now, but I just wanted to tell you about that, guys, before you will remove the Nec condensators one day. You even do not need to do that when your PlayStation is running cool, all the stuff, because normally these capacitors, they hold a lifelong, guys, really. Okay, you should know about that. So here you can also read a lot stuff on psxplace.com. You can read a lot stuff which capacitors or condensators you're gonna need. You can read a lot stuff how they are working, how much voltage they need, and okay, you can read there really all. psx.com is a really great forum website where you can read all about that stuff. Okay, guys. So here, the most important things is that we can say, remove these ones on the CPU mostly. And if you do, you can do all. So if you want to do it right, you should do all the stuff. Okay. And now I'm going to show you also here some great stuff. I'm going to show you that you even don't need to buy them. You can, if you have some broken PlayStation motherboards at home, you can get the condensators with about 470 UF. I don't know how to explain in English, so I call it UF. And they are also working on 3.3 volts. You will be able to take them from, we can say, some older motherboards. So if you have some older PlayStation 3 motherboards damaged at home somewhere, just pick it up. I'm going to show you some and you will be able to take them out. I'm going to show you how to take them out. I'm going to show you why I have here, we can say, a table grill. Some people will think I'm really sick. Yeah, guys, I'm sick. Welcome. And yeah, you will need some stuff like this, of course. And sorry for my English, sometimes I do not know the names, because sometimes when I have not done, we can say, often PlayStation or some other videos in English, I forget with the time my words and all the stuff. So I'm sorry for my English again, guys. Please don't worry, okay? Because my work and my skills are just perfect. But yeah, my English language not always. So yeah, you will need some temperature checker here, just like this one here. You're gonna need a heat gun. You're gonna need too much, guys. You're gonna need isopropanol. This is some great alcohol. You're gonna need some great flux, like I got here, and you saw that the syringe here. You have saw it a lot of times on my YouTube channel. You're gonna need a soldering iron, or however it calls. You're gonna need some different soldering iron pieces yeah, you know what I mean, and some yeah, I don't know, some pinsel. You're gonna need some soldering wire. Yeah, this was the right name. A soldering station, I have already told you. Great screw drill. I'm gonna show you for what later. And you're gonna you need some toilet paper maybe when you're gonna clean some stuff and whatever. And please, guys, do not forget what I have told you. Okay, please do not forget what I have tell you. So right now, because I know about this stuff long time ago. The PlayStation 3, the very first one, the CPU running really hot. The very first PlayStation 3, they have really hot CPUs and GPUs. And so that's why it's even more important that you remove the shitty heat spreaders. Okay, so one day when you have removed them, you will have no more problems, because you will have no more risk. As they are removed, you can always be able to change the thermal compound inside the, we can say, CPU. Because a lot of people think they're gonna just apply some new thermal paste and the PlayStation will run again cooler. No, it will not. And the other important thing is, when you have a PlayStation, you should jailbreak it, because the jailbreak on the PlayStation 3 is very great, guys. You will have lots of features. With a PlayStation 3 that is jailbroken, you can have some great custom firmwares and some great applications, like we can say Webman mod. With Webman mod, you can just adjust your fan a little bit faster, because the fan on the PlayStation 3 is just running too slow. And this is also, of course, for poor pros, so this will overheat even more faster, and the stuff will just die, guys, with the time. So yeah, now I need to check out my battery, because I will need to take care. I got here somewhere my charging cable. I'll prepare it. I got prepared all the stuff here just for you guys, because a lot of people are waiting for. I'm gonna just show here on this video how you can replace them. I'm gonna not show you how I will test it. I'm gonna not show you how this will work, or if it's not will work or whatever. I'm gonna just show you here perfectly work how to take them out without to scratch them or break them out, because I have saw videos. I was thinking about what the hell is going on here. This guy just takes a knife and yeah, this is just sick, guys. So take care, you don't need to do that. So if you have a PlayStation, which you love, you should do that. Like on this video, I'm going to show you this step by step all together with you. And yeah, before I forget, you can see them here already. You just need to search them. So if you got the broken PlayStation 3 at home, you're gonna get here without problems, guys. You take them from here, guys. You will need about on each side, I think it was 2 over here, 2 over there. So you will have to, we can say, replace here 4 condensators with about 470 UF. So I can just recommend that you use 470, because as higher the number, as more stable it will run. You cannot damage anything here. You can just damage it when you use some condensators that are very, very low or smaller. Okay, so that's why 470 UF with about 6.3 volts is just perfect here around. Okay, all the rest you can read really on psxplace.com. It's a really great forum, a really great place to be, like NSC in the place to be. So yeah, let me just turn this to the other side so you guys will show what I mean. So here, this is a very old, this is the very first PlayStation ever that was made from Sony. This was the CECHA version or B, I don't know, I can't remember. I have it a long time. This is my small bitch, you know, so I can do some stuff, you know. But I need to take care how I'm talking here about. So sometimes some children are watching these videos, and yeah, I need to take care of my language also. So here again, guys, you can see right now we got here the condensators that you need, with, we can say, about 6 volts and 470 UF, okay? You can just use these ones. And here you got, again, 2 here, and here 2, we can say we got now 4. And let me search if you're gonna have some more. Here you got, again, some ones of them, 470, this is the most important. And with these ones, you will not yeah, do some, we can say, bad thing, because this here is, we can say, the same as you can buy here. This is mostly for the PlayStation 3 Slim editions, needed with 331, okay, 331s, okay, sorry. Yeah, sometimes I'm just talking bullshit because I have too much in my brain right now, and I need to take care, because I need to be concentrated to do these videos for you guys. Right now I'm shaking maybe too much, and so here I have also prepared my smartphone, where I'm gonna show you, wait, let me just open it. Here you can see already, you can buy them from other manufacturers. Sometimes they are also just yellow, and you can see here they have, we can say, 10 volts, so they will be more, we can say, stable. They will not get damaged that fast. So as lower the voltage, as more risk you're gonna have that they're gonna break or get damaged. So yeah, here you can see the condensators. You can get here lots of stuff. So wait, my fault. Here, and now let's just get here inside. And you can see now they are working with 10 volts, 470 UF, and you can also see really great how they are made. And sometimes they have just some other letters and whatever. And the line where you can see here, the dark line, that means just where is plus and where is minus. So here you need to take care, of course, that you have the great direction. Otherwise you're gonna have a short circuit and your PlayStation gonna die. So, yeah, that's why this is all important, what I'm gonna tell you here right now. You can buy them with a lot, we can say, yeah, some others are calling tantalum or tantal, or some ones are AXF or whatever. I have found a lot of other manufacturers. Here you can see also again a capacitor with, we can say, 417. Here the number is, we can say, on EH3. They are working with 2.5 volts. You should test that yourself. I'm not sure right now also on how much volts they are working, but to be sure, you can take, of course, some newer ones, just buy them. And for the test, you can do it just like here. I'm gonna just show you how you can take it off. And look, they are from Panasonic. Yeah, this is really great too. Okay, and sorry when I'm talking here some bullshit, guys, because we can say not that really prepared. I have just begun all the work. Here you can see also some of with 470 UF and with 2.5 volts. I cannot recommend to use them. Okay, please just use the capacitors or condensators with 6.3 volts. Okay, as more volts, as more stable it will be. You can also get them with 10 volts like you have shown before, or like you have seen before here. It was where it was, I don't know, I can't remember. Maybe here. But like I told, you can use them also with 10 volts. See, you can see 16 volts, 20 volts. 20 volts is too much, guys. But you can go till, I would say, 10 volts. It's okay, okay? But yeah, don't go for 16 volts or 20 volts. This is just too much, and they should just work great. And here you can see that you can get them, we can say, let's say here on 6.3 volts. And here you can just select which ones you want to buy, and you can find this everywhere. You can find that on Amazon or on eBay and wherever. We in Germany have here also lots of other, we can say, sites where you can buy this, like Reichelt and but whatever. I'm going to show you now. You can take a multimeter, you can test it for yourself on how much voltage they are working, but I'm gonna not show this all today, because I'm gonna just show you here how you can work perfectly. I'm gonna show you how you can take them easily off. I'm gonna show you how you can solder them back together again easily without problems, without to scratch the main board, without to work here with a knife, and this is just shitty, guys. You need to take care what you are doing here. So the next thing is also why I have here this tisch grill or table grill, tisch grill. I love myself, sometimes some shit what I'm talking here about, but I'm gonna not cut it away, so I just don't have time. And today is Sunday, I have just took my time for you guys to do that. It's a crazy channel, it's a crazy video, I'm a crazy guy, you are crazy people, so you're welcome, guys. So here you will need a table grill, an electro grill. I hope this is the right name in English. Here you can see that I have just we can say make it on the minimum. So as it makes click and you have a right light, that means it's on. Just wait here again. Click. You hear that? So as it makes click, you just let it on the minimum. You will have about 180 or maybe 200 degrees. It's just perfectly. Why I use this? Yeah. So a lot of people doesn't know why. What is crazy NSC doing around here? Here you can see also we got this stuff here. Okay, you can put this stuff here inside the holes. It will get lower. Okay, it will get down. Okay, but it's not recommended. I just wanted to show you this. You can. Okay, wait. Here we go. It's some kind of hot, you know. Here, it's really hot. Just like me, NSC in the place to be. So guys, here you can see now you are very, very down. It's very, very low. It's not recommended, because here, as more down you get, as hotter it will also be. So that's why, fast. Let me just work here fast. Put it over there. Okay, you got here some places where you can put it higher or lower, and then you can just do it to the minimum as it makes really click here. My is already hot, and that's why normally when I just turn it on, I think about here it starts to get on. So the table grill will, we can say, be on, and it will begin to get hotter. Why you can use that? It will make you easier to solder the stuff. So if you want, let's say, to take out some USB stuffs like this, some USB connectors, it will not be enough just to work with a soldering iron, because you will not be able to heat it up really great like it should be. It should be heated up everywhere. If you want to just take, we can say, this USB ports out, you're gonna need here everywhere about 320, 360 volts, 360 degrees, and you will need really here to work with some flux, and that's why flux is also very important. Do not work without flux, guys. If you do not have some flux at home, you better don't do that stuff, okay guys? Because the soldering contacts, they will just be very bad, and they need to be shiny and smooth, so the soldering stuff is here very important. So please just work with some flux, guys, okay? So here, yeah, the table grill is just great because you will be able to take all the stuff out easily, and we can say without to damage the motherboard or the components, okay? So if you want to take out, we can say the HDMI connector, you just can, yeah, take it out. As you can see, this table grill, just heat it up at about 200 degrees. It will be easier for you because the heat gun later will not need to work so much, and you will not need to overheat the motherboard extremely, that you will be able to take this out, because sometimes these contacts here, they are very cold, and just with the right temperature you will be able to get it, we can say, really great and really smooth out, okay? So that's why the same goes also here for these condensators. As long as they are not reaching, we can say, the great temperature, you will not be able to take them out like it should be. So that's why a table grill is just easy. If you have just some parts that are important, just like a CPU, GPU or whatever, you can just yeah, tape them with a temperature tape. You can buy this tape also on eBay. You will have here some yellow tape that will protect the stuff. So if you want to be sure, if you are working on your own PlayStation, you can also tape this all together with some great, we can say, thermal tape. This will protect the parts if you do that like me, like we will do right now. So now I need to think myself about how I will begin, because I need to take my my tripod here around about that, and I need to just connect. I don't know on which side. If you have a USB port just like here, that is maybe disturbing it, just put it under there. So, and you will need to look yourself how it will be the best position for you to work, because I'm a guy that works with the right hand, so I need to prepare this all for me and for myself. And yeah, the heat gun, of course, also to check the temperatures on the PCB. We are here now on about 43, so that means I'm gonna set it a little bit higher again, because I want to have here about, we can say, 200 degrees. So click, yeah, just work here always on the minimum, and you should also check always the temperatures that you guys know on, yeah, how hot is your motherboard. Okay, so now I'm gonna just let this here, and I'm gonna just show you how easy it is to take this, we can say, original stock, we can say, condensators out without any damage and without any knife and destroying the stuff here around. I have saw videos where I was really shocking. I was shocking. I have just got a shock where I saw the videos, the guys here with a knife and yeah, you can do that also with a knife, but if you love your PlayStation, you better do it like me. NSC in the place to be. So here we go. I'm gonna now just put my smartphone over there, because we're gonna need to begin the work, otherwise this will get too late. And I'm gonna try also, of course, to get the stuff all around here, and then we need to move that around. So, and then we can say, yeah, zoom a little bit in, but I'm now a little bit far away from the motherboard, because otherwise my smartphone will overheat. Yeah, and that's why I need to take care, and I need to take a little bit distance to the, we can say, motherboard. So here, yeah, all right, it's still recording. Yes, great, great, great. NSC. So let's put it over here. Yeah, guys, this video will take a lot time, or will be a longer video, but yeah, this is necessary. So otherwise you will not know why I am just explaining you this, or why I'm showing you that and this and that, and yeah. So okay, I hope it's sharp for you guys. I hope we can say, yeah, let me go a little bit near, but as more zoom I got, as more it will not be that sharp. So that's why let's just stay here. And yeah, the most important is now that I'm gonna show you. It begins to get hot. Let me just check the temperatures with you together, guys. We are now on about 100 degrees. It's also okay. Yeah. This table grill is just here because it will really just it will give you a lot of help, okay? Because it will keep the motherboard a little bit warm. Because when you get here the heat gun, the motherboard will cool down later again, and it's always great if you have a non-stop great temperatures about here, so it will be easier for you. And with about 150 degrees you cannot damage anything. This is all just okay, guys, okay? Because soldering wire begins to melt on about 360 degrees, so that means it's all okay, guys, okay? And like I told, if you have a problem with your PlayStation 3, you need again to check yourself, was the problem happening because of the heat spreaders, or if the problem has happened on PlayStations where you have already, we can say, removed the heat spreaders, then I can tell you, yes, it's because these condensators. But if you have never or let's say if you have never ever we can say removed the heat spreaders, then you can be sure that your PlayStation was just overheating, guys. So that's why you need to be sure why, or yeah, why and because what is the problem happening. Okay, so here let's see, should be now a little bit hotter, 100 degrees over here. Yeah, it's good. You can see also the red point, the red dot. That means this is the position where I am checking the temperatures. So 100 degrees is just great, guys. Great, great, great. So let's begin. Like I told, some flux. Let me see. Yeah, you can see that. Let's take some flux. Here we go. Let's begin on this side. I got here some rest of flux from another day where I have here reflow and show you another stuff, because I have here lots of consoles and motherboards where I always try to show you and explain you some stuff. So for now we're gonna just add here some flux, and here as on the right side and on the left side just add flux where you can see the contact lines, the soldering contact lines. So here we go, and just work with flux. This will be very, very easy for you guys to, we can say, take it out. You can also just reflow them if you do not have some soldering skills like me, or if you just want that the PlayStation will work again. You can also here with some flux just reflow them, and they gonna work again. Sure, when they are really damaged you can do nothing. You will need to remove them and replace them with some great ones. The other thing that you also can do is when you have a broken grate, we can say broken grate, not, but how to explain that. If you have a great broken PlayStation motherboard at home, where you know that the Nec Tokin condensators was okay, you can also remove them from another PlayStation. When you know they are working, you don't need exactly to buy the tantalum ones or whatever. The most important is that they are really good. Because when they are just a bit damaged, the PlayStation will have some problems, of course. So, but if you want to change them to some tantalum ones or some other manufacturers like Panasonic, if you ask me, guys, I won't buy Panasonic. Sorry, guys. It must not be all the stuff from tantalum or whatever. You can have also some other manufacturers. I think I have saw them also from another AXC or whatever, or AXV. Another manufacturer that makes this small condensators, but you can buy them from Panasonic, from NEC, from whatever, guys. It's up to you. The most important thing is that you get here over 470 UF with about 6 till 10 volts, okay? Don't use anything that are working on 2.5 volts. The voltage is too low and they can get damaged, we can say again, easier. So guys, set your heat gun. here we go. Set your heat gun on about 340 degrees till 360 or 380 degrees, okay? If you set it on 380 degrees, of course you will be able to remove it faster and the motherboard will not be overheated, or we can say that much and that long. That's why if you set it here on 300 degrees or 380 degrees, sorry, my fault. If you set your heat gun on 380 degrees, you're gonna be able to remove it faster, so the motherboard will not be heated up so long time. This is very important, okay guys, because if you heat up the motherboard so long time, over an hour, you're gonna just damage though. So what I need now, so this one, I'm gonna need this one. It's okay, this one. Yeah, and let's just take this one. You can also just move it away later. If the motherboard was a broken one, you just can also here slide it away to the side, guys. Okay, so here you can just move it around. So now I need enough cable here, so I need to take care of my cable. So here, go there, yes. All right, my flux. And I'm gonna begin right now on, let's say, I need to go there that you guys can see something. Wait. I'm now on 240. Set your fan very low to the lowest. Let's get here to 380. It conforms also your heat gun, guys. I have shown you this on my other videos. Some heat guns, they are not really working on the same as it will be here displayed on the display, okay? So some other heat guns, let me just shut off. Some other heat guns, some cheap heat guns, if you set here, let's say about 380 degrees, maybe they will just heat up on 200, okay? The cheap heat guns, they are working not that great, and on some cheap shitty heat guns, you will maybe need to, we can say, heat it up on about 500 degrees, okay? Because you have set here 500 degrees, but in real, they bring here just maybe about 250 or 300. But you can also test that if you take some soldering wire, you see, you can test how your heat gun is working, guys, okay? So you can, let's say, set it here on the lowest fan speed, and you can set, let's say you begin with 300 degrees. Here, my fault. So let's begin on 320 degrees. This is normally the temperature where the soldering wire began, we can say, to melt. Let's check this out if it will melt or not. Yes, it begins to melt. Okay, so you can see this heat gun is really great. It was not an expensive one. It's from Einhell. I have repaired it also on my YouTube video, on my YouTube channel. I have also show you where I have repaired it, because I love this heat gun. It's just, the price is good, the heat gun is good. Yeah, what do you want more? Okay, so let's check again the PCB temperatures. It has cooled down to 70 degrees again. I'm gonna now just, we can say, yeah, heat it up a little more. And here you can see it again. It has just cooled down while I was talking. But it should be about, we can say, 100, 150 till 180. It's okay. It will help really, really great. It will help a lot it will help you to remove the chips. So the heat gun alone, sometimes you will need to heat it a lot, and that's not that great. So here we go. I'm now setting the heat gun on 380 degrees, guys. And we're gonna now begin to heat the stuff up. And don't stay always on one place, guys, okay? Always move your heat gun. Don't stay at one place. This is very important. And while you are, we can say, heating up the stuff, you can also look if it's moving already or not. On this motherboard, I just don't care, so that's why here it's a good example to show you while you are overheating, or we can say heating up the stuff. Now I see the solder contact lines. I see it already yeah, working now with, you can say, the flux. The flux now is getting really high temperatures now also. Just be, we can say, patience, work clean and work with time. Without time, you don't need to do that stuff, guys. If you have no time, you better do not do that stuff. Okay, here we go. We have removed one. You can say already remove it. So this one I will just move it away. So keep running it. So here we go. And this was not just to show you that you will not need, we can say, to work here around with a knife, guys. This was just a proof for you guys that you can see, if you do that like I have shown you, this will just be easy for you guys, okay? You don't need to move them away, of course not, because this is, we can say, a broken motherboard. I don't care about this motherboard, but if you want to work clean, you just go with this stuff here around, yeah, and then you just yeah, heat it up, and then you just take it away, guys, okay? Here you are heating it up. Just imagine you are heating up here. You need to take care on all about the small SMD parts here, okay? Because of course you should not just move it away like me, okay? But on this motherboard I don't care, guys. That's why I have just show you now that you can really remove it easily, just taking a stuff like that, and you just take it away, guys, without to moving to the side. Okay, this is, I have just now demonstrate you guys that you really do not need a knife, okay? And here you can see it was not melting anything, and it's all just okay, guys. Okay, here you can see that. Let me just here focus again, and let me just zoom back, wait. Okay, this is the best proof, guys. You can see nothing here is melt or whatever. Wait, let me just, oh, come on. It will not focus, why ever. So my smartphone sometimes, I don't like it. So maybe when I put my hand, wow, it's hot. Hot like me, NSC in the place to be. So here. No, it's still not focusing. Okay, maybe right now, here. Yeah, you can see. All just perfect, guys. And the stuff was not melting. Okay, this is just, we can say, the flux. Oh, it's really still hot. Okay, so here, but you can see it's all just great. Here, look on the PCB itself. I'm gonna maybe take it later a little bit more up, because otherwise this will not be able to focus. So here it is. I'm gonna now take the second one. Where it is here. Oh, hot, 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 hot. Okay, here you can also see, focus, man, come on. Focus for me. Maybe too much zoom again. So, yeah, it's okay. It's watchable. Okay, guys, see, this is just some flux. The rest of the flux, you can just clean it away. Okay, it just can take some isopropanol, some alcohol. Here you have some working great, we can say, Nec Tokin Condensators. Okay, this was just removed really great. I'm going to show you now on this ones here how you can also remove it without to, we can say, move it away to the side. Okay, you just need a great stuff like this one. Okay, if you see that this one is just too small, you can also here get, we can say, you can bend them to open, to be, yeah, for you better to open. So sorry my English again, guys. This is just difficult also in English to explain all the stuff. This is my only problem that I got. But if I'm beginning to speak some German, you're gonna understand nothing more. So here, just bend it a little bit more, and then you're gonna have some great tool to, we can say now, here be able to take it off just easy. Okay, let's move to this side. Maybe I'm gonna not zoom that much, because then you will be able to see that all better, because there you can see now all what I'm doing. So let's go here, and let's do this all now. We can say also the same over here. without, we can say, to move it to the side. So otherwise, if you are moving that chips up or down, left, right, it can be that you will remove, we can say, the small SMD parts here. You will need all that stuff. You don't need to touch it. You don't touch it because if you just have removed one, the PlayStation will of course not work anymore. And that's why you need also to set the fan speed from your, we can say, heat gun to the lowest. Otherwise it can happen that a small SMD like this one will fly just away. So take care, guys. All right, like I told again, here's some flux. Don't forget flux. This is the most important thing that you need to know if you are doing this stuff. Don't forget the flux. This is magic with flux. Okay, this is just magic, guys. If you have no flux, this is not good for you guys. So here again, yeah, let's add here enough of flux. The flux you can later clean without problems with isopropanol or with some alcohol. This is just no problem. Okay, guys, so here, yeah, lots of flux. Let's check again the temperatures. On 70 degrees now, but it's still heating up a little bit, so I'm gonna let it because we are here on 70 degrees, and the table grill is working. Sometimes it gets on, sometimes it gets off. The table grill is not on maximum now, and that's why let's begin. Here we go again, 380 degrees. Fan speed to the lowest, and then we can start. So here we go. I'm a guy that works with the right hand, so that's why I'm gonna heat it up now with the left hand, that you guys can see how easy it is to take them off without to melt them, without to damage them, and all the rest. Okay, you just need patience and time and flux. So guys, if you work clean, you will be able to see how the soldering contact lines will begin to work, and then you know already, okay, I can take it off now. So I see it working already, so let me just check it out. No, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. So guys, should be great now. No, 1 minute more. Get some flux again if you want to be sure. So let's give it a try again. Here we go. Up and now, okay, here. This is the wrong one. You can have a better one, but this one is, it's okay. It's okay. So let it cool down also your heat gun. If you love your heat gun, just don't shut it down, guys. I was now working here on, we can say, level 2. Here it gets hot. If you love your heat gun, just let it cool down. So the blue line here, the level 1 here, is to cool it down again, and just then shut it off. Okay? Just don't shut it off when it's on about 300 or 380 degrees. It's not good for your heat gun, okay? Let it cool down, and just now on about 50 degrees, just shut it off. Okay? Okay, guys. So the same you need to do also with your PlayStation 3. When you have start your PlayStation 3, you should wait about 10 minutes, and just then you should start the game. Yeah, it's really like, it's like on a car, you know. If you get into your car, you better don't start your car and give full power, okay? Because the motor will not, the motor will not love it so much. So here you can see now, this is the way you should do that. And you can see all it's just clean. I got here now just, yeah, wonderful Nec Tokin chips. And I will keep them for me because I know that they are working still, so this is no problem. But if you want to do it right, it's so fucking hot. Then you can, of course, go for the tantalum ones or for, we can say, the Panasonic ones or whatever. This is up to you guys. If you want now to know which ones you need, you can really visit the website psxplace.com. You can read about lots of stuff. So now just to show you that and just to demonstrate you that, I need to take one out. So I will explain you one more stuff. So wait, because this is really so damn hot. So let me see, I'm gonna take this one out here, or I'm gonna take two of them out, yeah. So let me just put this to the right side. For me it's better to work here on this side, and I'm gonna here, of course, add again some flux. I'm gonna just take this ones out here with a multimeter or whatever it calls in English. You can also check which ones you have. You can also Google it. You can Google 417 UF and E69 and F and whatever. You can Google it. You're gonna how it calls in English. I think the data sheet or whatever, not shit, data sheet, and there you will be able to see on how much voltage it's working. But this all is too complicated for you guys. I'm gonna not show you this all right now in this video. This is just too much. I have just focused myself to show you, we can say, the best way to replace them. All the rest you can watch on, we can say, psxplace.com. Otherwise, you can also read on the internet, on Google. You can find a lot more stuff. So let's go. We're gonna now remove this stuff here, the small ones with 417 UF. This and this, you can take it like that or like that. If you have a broken motherboard, you just slide it away, guys. So sorry, my fault. You just go here and slide it away. If your motherboard is so broken, then you don't care about, of course. So I need my heat gun again. Here we go. So fan speed to the lowest. One more time. And 380 is okay because these chips now, they are smaller, and as smaller they are, as lower you can also go with the temperatures. So here we go. Let's check the temperatures again on the motherboard. We are here on about 83, 85 degrees. I don't know. Yeah, you can see that. Here we go. Yeah, 90 degrees, something like that. It's okay. So here we go. And don't forget my words, guys, okay? On this way you will be able to take all the parts out without problem, without to damage the motherboard, without to damage the components. Just great. Just keep moving. Do not stay on one place all the time. This will burn the chip, of course. Keep moving, don't forget it. So I think it's time to take it out because they are smaller right now. Here we go. Here we go. Perfect. Need to take it away. I'm gonna let it cool down a little bit. So 90 degrees, 70 degrees, 60 degrees. I'm gonna shut it off. So yeah, sometimes it's just disturbing when I'm here with a heat gun and talking and speaking and yeah, all the sounds. So here we go. Nice and clean. I'm gonna put this on my table. And here also one just easy out. Here you can see it just clean. Let me see what you are watching now. So here, yeah, I think it was good to see. So now I'm gonna show you how you should replace them back also without problem with a heat gun. You do not even need a soldering iron for that stuff if you do that like me, guys. Okay, so here I'm a very skilled guy with, we can say, soldering stuff. So now I'm about here and I'm gonna just explain you the stuff where you also can be able to see, we can say, on psxplace.com. You're gonna see that we can say they have installed this stuff, we can say just like that, because the contact lines under there, yeah, you can see that they are, we can say, far away, and the contact lines over here, they are really near. Okay, so wait, let me just zoom again for you guys. So, and I'm gonna now just turn this to the side that you guys can understand what I'm gonna talk about with you guys together. I'm gonna now just put this here together on the side so that you guys will understand what I mean. I need to take now off the camera that you guys will be able to see that what I mean. Oh, it's fucking hot here. So where I am, I need to search it here. All right, now you can see why the guys turn it, we can say, sideways. Because of this contact, okay? You got here a contact and there a contact. That means when you will be able to solder these two contacts on these two small, short, we can say, lines, you're gonna need, of course, to place them, we can say, sideways, just like that. Okay, just like that, you're gonna have, we can say, a contact, we can say, to the contact line down and to the contact line up. Okay, here upstairs and downstairs, or whatever it's called. So now I can tell you a great thing. Over here, it's the plus line, and all over here is, we can say, ground. This is just all ground. The whole PCB here, all this stuff that you are see here in green, this is all just ground. That means this is minus. So here you can scratch this away here and add some new soldering. You can scratch it till the second dot. I'm gonna show you this later. Otherwise, you can, we can say, scratch all the stuff here. You can scratch all the stuff here because this is all just minus, okay? You can do the same also here on this side, okay? Or you can also do this up there. I'm gonna show you this soon. Maybe I'm gonna post this video that I will be able to make my smartphone lights on, but I don't need. All upstairs here is, we can say, plus, here is minus, okay? This contact line with the others together, this is all plus, and you need, so it's just here all full of flux and it's just glue it. You can see now here we got plus, so, and down is minus, and that's why you can, we can say, solder it just sideways, like you will see on the internet. And you're gonna need to solder two of them here, because you will need to calculate all the stuff. And you can read about this all, like I told you already, on psxplace.com. So now let me just turn my smartphone to the other side, and then maybe I'm gonna be able to show you this nearly, or we can say closely. Now you can see, you can now with that's why the screw drill, you see here, you can now scratch here a little bit of the lac, we can say the paint. This is some kind of paint over here to protect the motherboard. Otherwise you can scratch it also here down. Now I need to just make it off the table grill because it's really hot right now. You can scratch it here, okay? You can scratch it. You can also take some sandpaper. You can scratch it away here, and then you can just add some new solder, okay? You can scratch it away, I'm gonna do that. And then we're gonna do here a great line, because if you put this away, or we can say on the right place, then you see that you're gonna need to, we can say, scratch it till the first or the second dot. This is up to you. So let me just focus again, guys. Here, okay? Here is the first dot, and here is the second dot. Okay, from up to down. You can scratch it till the second one. And you can do the same also here. You can scratch it till here. If you want to put them over here, you can also scratch it to here. Okay, otherwise you can also scratch all the stuff here. Okay, you can scratch all the stuff, because this is all minus, guys. You just need to take care that you do not scratch this line with this line together. That means if you scratch it here where it's dark green, you could get a short circuit. Okay, and that's why you need to take care. But all the rest here, all here is minus. And all about there till up is, we can say here, this place is just all plus. Okay, I hope you have understand it right. Let me now just try to not shake that much. And then I'm gonna try. It's really difficult for me, guys. And that's why the tripod. So here you can see that really great. This is all just united. This is just all together here. All this here is ground and minus. Okay? Hope it's good to see for you guys. And here you need to take care that you don't scratch, because here you have a trace, or what it calls in English here. This small line is, we can say, the plus here. All this contact is plus, but then you can see here that you have here, we can say, a small line or a trace, which indicates that here it's the limit. It's over here. Here comes again minus, minus, and plus. Okay, and here where it's dark green, that means that the PCB is not connected to any contact. It's just, we can say, the platine, the PCB. But here is ground, and here is all just plus. Do not scratch here and solder it here together. I'm going to show you, I'm going to explain you this, what you should not do. Otherwise, you're going to have a short circuit and your PlayStation is game over forever. Because then you're going to need to check all the fuses, and this takes months and weeks and whatever. So here again, you can see the contacts from this tantalum or Panasonic ones, they are getting till here. If you don't want to, we can say, solder them sideways, if you want to work clean and be sure that the contact lines are really on the same place, you can now scratch it away like I'm going to show you right now. And I need now again to, we can say, place the smartphone. We are now already recording 1 hour, guys. Yeah. And this I'm doing that here on my Sunday, guys, just for you together, or just for you guys, that you guys know how to do that perfectly. And yeah, I hope you like this video, and I hope this is gonna help a lot of people. And so I'm gonna begin now to we can say, yeah, scratch it. You can also take we can say a razor blade, but you should take care that you don't scratch too much. Okay, so wait, let me just, yeah, the focus is not working like I want because I got too much zoom. So, and I need to take care that I'm not zooming that much inside, otherwise this will not be great for you and not be sharp. So I'm gonna let me put here the hand. Okay, I think it's okay. I'm gonna now begin with a screw drill just to scratch it a little bit, and you can hear it then already. You're gonna be able to hear it, and it's really hot over here. So let me just take a towel or whatever, because I need to lay down my hand, and yeah, now I can work better. because it's really hot, because the table grill. So guys, you can just scratch it here away. And like I told, you can also take some sandpaper. So I'm scratching it to the second dot here. And later you're gonna, with flux, do here a new contact line with flux and with your soldering iron. And then we're gonna do that really great, guys. So, and like I told, if you have no time, why ever, you better don't start this, because you're gonna need patience, skills, and time, guys. So here we go. You can see already now it gets the color in Cooper. One day, as I will get again a PlayStation that is damaged with a, we can say, yellow light of that, I'm gonna check it if the problem was because the heat spreaders that was overheating, and I'm gonna check it if the heat spreaders was okay. I'm gonna remove this again with you together. We're gonna do again a video where I'm gonna prove you also that this is working just like it should work, and then we're gonna meet us again together. So this looks good. Yeah, see that? So I have now just done here, we can say, a new contact line, and this is the most important. So here we can say now this line now here is together, okay? So, and don't scratch it too hard, guys. You will not want to, we can say, damage your motherboard. Okay, just scratch it a little bit. You just need to scratch the green paint over there. Just scratch it out, and then you're gonna see, we can say, the Cooper, which is, we can say, the contact from the ground right now. Okay, here. So I hope you can see that great. Let me zoom and put my hands over there. Maybe it will focus. It's hard to focus. It's too much zoom, guys. So I'm gonna take the smartphone and then I'm gonna show you that. Here we go. Let me just take it out again. And now I need to zoom back a lot. You can see already how I have done it. So, see that? It's not that clean, but it don't need to be that clean. I have just done a great contact line here right now. So come on, focus for me. You can see that. Go a bit near. So, and you can do that, of course, better and cleaner. You can take a razor blade, you can take stuff like this. You can scratch the small green paint, the rest of the green paint, you can take it off. But the rest, the solder, or we can say the soldering stuff, will do the rest as you're gonna begin here to add, we can say, a new contact. So sorry when I'm moving the camera sometimes, because I'm here concentrated and really focused on my work. And like I told, this is the best way how you can do that. So yeah, it looks better. So guys, it's really enough. You don't need to do more. Let me put my smartphone back. And now I'm gonna turn on, we can say again, the table. Let's put it on this side. Maybe you can see that better like that. Or here. Maybe that. Here. Yeah, I think it's great. Okay guys, yeah, sorry, but I need to test myself where is the best position to record this all for you guys. So yeah, should be okay. It's not that sharp, but it's better than nothing. So I can put my hands again, maybe it will focus better, but it's really too much of zoom. Yep. So yeah, it's okay. We're gonna do that like that. And now I'm gonna just make on again the table grill. So I'm gonna take my soldering iron. I'm gonna add again some flux over there. Where's my flux? Let me search it. Here we go. So add here some flux. We got now, we can say, a newer contact line. All right. Here, soldering wire. A soldering iron. You can see that. And now I need to take care because of my cable here. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna put this on this side here. So wait guys. Please take your time on my channel right now because I need to do that really perfect. And sometimes you better don't skip my videos, otherwise you're gonna miss a lots of input. A lots of input and a lots of informations. So I think it's good right now. I need to move out this chair. Let's check this out. Yeah, focus is, put a bit back guys. Yeah, it should be okay. I don't like this autofocus. This is just disturbing right now. So yeah, I think it's okay. So take also care that your soldering iron has a great, we can say, a point, or how it calls, a great adapter for this work here. I have add some, we can say, flux, and now we're gonna add here, we can say, a great contact line with some new solder, or yeah, you can see now why you also will need, we can say, a table grill. You can see now the soldering is already getting hard because it cools too fast down. And now you can take the help from a heat gun, but first I'm gonna add here now my, we can say, soldering wire, because I need here more solder. See, you can also work up and down, but this should be okay for now. The rest you can now do also, we can say, with a heat gun. So here I'm gonna do the rest with the heat gun. This will help us to solder it here. Really great, like it should be. A little bit more. Later you can clean this all the way. You can also take some desolder wire. Okay, look. Begins really to be perfect, nearly. So I'm gonna need the help from the heat gun. That's why I have told you before that the table grill is necessary, otherwise the temperature is not that great. So let's go. Slower fan, 380 degrees. And now you can give it, yeah, you can help. Let's see. Yeah, guys, it looks really great. I'm gonna set it to 320 degrees because my soldering iron is already hot. No, I'm gonna set it to 280 degrees. Ah, guys, this looks so great. So, can add here also a bit more solder. This is the way how you should work. So now you can get some soldering iron, how it calls, Desolder Wire, I think it's the name, the right name. And then you can clean the rest, and then you can just replace the newer tantalum chips. Let me see if I can find my Desolder Wire. I hope it's the right name. So guys, I'm sorry, because I just have a lot of stuff here around that maybe not today. Maybe I'm gonna not find the Desolder Wire. I would love to show you that. So let me keep searching it. Maybe I'm gonna find something. Okay, it looks not that good. I have no soldering or desolder wire right now here. Wait, I'm still searching it. So yeah, you should be better prepared as me because I have now no desolder wire. Okay, it doesn't matter. So wait. What I'm gonna have here? Okay, I got no desolder wire, but you can also take some cables and you can take the rest out with some cables. So it will be now a bit shitty, but it doesn't matter, guys. Yeah, you can, like I told, use some desolder wire. Otherwise, you just use less than I have done. Now, it's time to show you how you can replace your tantalums without to putting it, we can say, sideways. So, yeah, here now you can see that we can just now put them here together. You can see the contact line is the same. You can also heat it up. You don't need now a soldering iron because this will be, of course, too difficult for you guys. But on this way now, you can connect up to 3 or 4 or how much you want. You can see that now you don't need to connect them sideways, and now you will have the place without problem to solder 2 or 3 or how many you want. So if you do it sideways, you're gonna lose some place and some space, and that's why this is a good deal right now. So here again, let's get we can say some flux again, and I'm gonna try to make this place here a little bit thinner. And then I'm going to show you how you can solder, we can say, your tantalum condensator or Panasonic one. So let me just move it away. Here we go. All right. And now let's help again with the heat gun. (280 degrees). Table grill is on. Here should be like that. So now the stuff has just fall down. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna just move it again to this side. Now it's a bit lower, and I don't know if you can see that already. Yes. Focus. The focus is not that great, guys. So, here we go again with the help. Just on 200, we can say 280 degrees. Yeah, now it looks nice. Very, very nice. Guys, without flux, you better don't do that. So, really nice. I need some flux again. Okay guys, I'm happy. Very, very happy. And now I'm going to put the soldering iron away. So, and now we're going to just replace our tantalum condensator like it should be. Let's put him like here. Yeah, I think one here and one there. Something like that. Okay, that looks good. And now we're gonna put again some plugs. I'm gonna now zoom a bit back that you will be able to see more, because now you will need the heat gun to overheat from up, and you will need to come near and near and near and here slowly, and then you will not be able to use, we can say, a soldering iron. I'm gonna now show you how you can do that just with a heat gun. I have also shown you this on some other videos. Yeah, it looks good. Something like here. Yeah, a little bit more there. So, okay, we're gonna begin to, we can say, solder the condensator with 470 UF, which you should take with about 6.3 volts. Okay, begin from up, slowly down. Set your heat gun on again, 380 degrees, should be enough. And let's begin the process. It begins to melt. Well, you see that? Just take care on how you are moving. Otherwise you can help a little bit. So slowly, and you can move up again so it will get cooler again, guys. Okay, when you see move up again and take care. Yeah, I can isolate it here, but I'm gonna do that perfect for you. Yeah, I'm happy right now. I'm gonna just adjust it a little bit more, but it looks great. Well, this was too much again. Perfect. I got it on the place that I wanted. So, let's get the next one. So guys, my door is ringing and I need just to open because it's a good friend from me. But you can see that it's really great, guys. So, look, I have really just show you how you can do that all without, we can say, a soldering iron. So guys, wait. So, okay. That's my friend. He's coming. He needs also some help. Okay guys, have I forget something? I think not. I'm gonna not just take the motherboard out. The rest you can clean later. We can say with some alcohol. Let me not just shut down the table grill. And now, let me see. I'm gonna move it to this place that you can see how great it's done. Okay, so it's still very hot. The PCB is still very hot. Wait, let me just put it over here. Yep. And now zoom in. You can now take some isopropanol. Where it is, here it is. Let me see, 1 hour and 30 minutes. What the hell? Okay, here you can clean the rest. Let me just take. So I'm gonna now clean it a little bit. Not so much, but this is all not just from the optic. You don't need to do that really. So here you can see that. Hallo Thomas. Muss dich kurz gedulden, ich mache YouTube-Video. So yeah. Thomas, great guy, great friend. So guys. This was not just a quick video how you can do this, guys, without to break something. This was all just perfect. You don't need to be afraid about the temperatures. This was all just with a great temperatures, without risk, without damaging some stuff. And now I'm gonna zoom back. I'm gonna try to show you this right now. So guys, you can see that it's really soldered, and you can control the temperature yourself with a heat gun. As more up you are moving, as colder it is, and when you come near with your heat gun, of course it gets hotter. And I have just shown you this today, that you can see how it looks perfectly and without a soldering iron. Okay, because the soldering iron here needs to work really hot. And yeah, I'm sorry again for my English. I'm sorry that I have not showed you the desolder wire, where you will be able now to get, we can say, a little bit more desolder stuff out if you have aptly too much. But you can also take some cables, you can take some wires, and you can go with flux over the, we can say, the places where you have just we can say, too much solder, and then you can, with a wire, also take the rest of, we can say, when you have too much solder, or yeah, how it calls in English, the solder wire. If you have just too much, you can clean it away with just some flux and desolder wire. But I'm gonna post this all on my description. I'm gonna post you the right, we can say, condensators, but it conforms to PlayStation. You just need to do that over, we can say, on the CPU side. I have read that mostly the CPU side makes problems. We can say, side where the RSX is sitting does not make some problems. But if you do that, you can do that to them all, and then you are on the safe side, we can say. So yeah, let me now try again one last time to focus that for you guys before I end up this video. You can see now that the contacts are perfectly sitting inside. You will have here 100% contact without some problems. Okay guys, you can do the same like I told on this side, and then you will have really boot condensators each other on the same place. You can adjust it, you have see it how it begins to move, and just take your time, guys. You're gonna not damage anything as long your temperatures is great. And I hope you are happy, we can say, with my small tips and tricks and yeah, informations. And this was the most important for me. The rest you can do it yourself. If not, you better let it do for you. Really guys, because here you can really break a lot of stuff. And this was now, like I told, motherboard with which I don't care, where I really don't care if I have removing here some other parts or whatever. This was not just for you to see the stuff that you can see. You can of course solder them also sideways. If you solder them sideways, you don't even need to scratch, we can say, the paint, and you don't need, we can say, to add some more solder. You can just add some flux and you can put them sideways, so it's no problem. If you want, you can, like I told, let me just take here my marker. If you just want, let's go to this side. Here's not so much flux, so my painter is great. If you want, you can add them sideways. Okay guys, here one and there one. Yeah, but you need to take care that the contacts are really soldered. If you put them sideways, you also need to be afraid that you're gonna have a short circuit here. So sometimes it can happen that the contact from this condensator on the side down, it can happen that it will also touch, we can say, a little bit from the contact up, and then you will have, or you would have, we can say, a short circuit. If you not be sure, you better do it like I have done. You just lap this side here away, and then you just make the contact line from the ground just make it a little bit, we can say, bigger, and then you're gonna be able, yeah, my marker now is here not working because this is all just dirty with a lot of flags, but otherwise you can just do it like here, and then you are on the safe side. Okay guys, so yeah, this was a long video again for me. One day when I will have again a broken PlayStation here with a yellow light of that, I'm gonna check if the problem comes from the CPU or GPU. If not, I'm gonna do again a video where I'm gonna do the same on a working, or let's say more or less working PlayStation 3. Maybe I'm gonna do this all on my own PlayStation, and then I'm gonna show you that this is just working perfect. But the guys that are already on my channel as a long time, my subscribers that are following me as a long time, they know I'm a skilled guy, and here is the best way how to do that, guys. Okay, see again, take a look. It's just lovely. Okay, if it's not the right condensators, then it's my fault. You better Google for that, you search it, and you get you the right condensators, and just then you should do the same what I have done here. Alright guys, this was all for me. NSC in the place to be. A long video again, 1 hour and 36 minutes. Peace guys. However, yeah, peace. I'm tired. I wish you a great weekend, and I hope you like this video. Take care like always, and if you have some questions, just ask me. I'm gonna try to respond to you on my YouTube channel. Alright, see you soon. That was me, Crazy NSC in the place to be.
NSC in the place to be. NSC